Hello and welcome back to 31 Mad Days of Terror. I'm your host, the very Mad Silence, and tonight I have a very important question for every single one of you. Or actually, let's let someone else far more familiar with the material ask, shall we?
Do you read Sutter Cane?
That's right, tonight we're talking about John Carpenter's In the Mouth of Madness, penned surprisingly by MichaelDeLuca, whose most notable work outside of this is Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare, Freddy's Nightmares, and coming up with the story for Judge Dredd. Yes, that one. While considered the third and final film in what has been dubbed John Carpenter's Apocalypse Trilogy, it was almost directed by two completely different people, John passing up on it when it was initially handed to him. Luckily, he eventually took the job, and In the Mouth of Madness as we know it was born today. This is a John Carpenter film down to its very core, with a score by Jim Langan himself, which starts with a song inspired by Metallica's Enter Sandman. It's an over-the-top love letter to H.P. Lovecraft and the history of horror with gloriously twisted visuals. Lines I could quote for days, a refusal to take itself too seriously despite the world-ending stakes, and what may be one of my favorite endings of all time after seeing it for the first time just last year. One of those films that tackles meta-narrative in such a batshit fun way that I never feel the fatigue that has become all too common with that kind of fiction in the past decade or so. This, like Possesion before it, also showcases just how perfect Sam Neill is when he gets to be completely unhinged in a role. So while this film is not a critical darling by any means, I think it's safe to say a substantial number of fans of Carpenter as well as horror in general love and adore this ode to Lovecraftian horror. So I must ask once more, have you read Sutter Cane? Next, we take a look at a more understated ghost story about secrets and tragedy, Guillermo del Toro's 2001 feature-length film, The Devil's Backbone. Until then, like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy my stuff and want to keep up with it or just have something to say. And if you do subscribe, don't forget to hit that bell and set it to all notifications. This is Mad Silence, signing out.
Wait. Oh, look, I'm sorry about the balls. It was a lucky shot, that's all.